And we are back. Rams franchise. In the last episode, we ended up beating the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC Championship game. We'll quickly go over there. 42 to 23. So we did a really good job. In this game, we are playing in the Super Bowl. This is it. The final game of the season. This is the season finale. So, this is our final game. We can either win it all, or, well, we could come second place. But we did really good. We came third place in Coach of the Year, only behind Robert Saleh and Zach Taylor. So, I mean, amazing job for the first year guy. Offensive Player of the Year, we don't have anyone. Defensive Player of the Year, we have Jared Verse out there 1. We have Darius Williams down there at 4. And then we have Tre'Davious White down at 7. So we had a really great defense. Rookie of the Year, we didn't have anyone. Defensive Rookie of the Year, obviously Jared Verse. Cameron Kinchens at 10. Fisk at 8. Quarterback down there at 4. We have Stafford. Running back, we have Kyle Williams at 9. Wide receiver, we have Nakua at 5. Cup at 9. O-lineman, we have Avila down there at 3. And Bruss down there at 8. And Limmer down there at 5. I don't know why those two are there, but D lineman, we got Kobe Turner all the way down there at 9. Linebacker, Jared Verse, Byron Young, 1, 2. DBs, we have a lot. We got 1, 2. And then kicker, we got that too. But without further ado, we have one final thing to go about two technically. We have this storyline to go over, and then we have our training. But after that, we're going in. Good morning, Super Bowl week. Obviously a lot of preparation for the big game. Can you talk about us? Can you talk to us about your players and how they've been preparing all week? Sure. Yeah, I guess we can. Quick question about right guard Kevin Dotson. Was even focused on leading up to the Super Bowl. We're going to go pass blocking as the strategic answer because we do throw the ball a lot more than we run the ball. I mean, a lot more. So going against the Jaguars, they have the best rushing team, really. I mean, they're third place. But passing yards are also not doing terrible. However, same thing goes for them on the defense. They know how to defend the run. And, well, they're pretty good at the pass. So we're just going to hope that Stafford's able to do his thing yet again. Which hopefully doesn't result in, interceptions. Finally, we're going to check the injury report. We already know who we're going to have going into this game. We're going to be missing all of these guys. No one's surprised. Well, Dejan Johnson gets injured, but I mean, don't really care about him. Jonah Jackson does suck because, he was one of our starters. We did have to sign someone to replace him. But we did pretty well last game. They're going to be without a few guys. Eric Armstead sucks. Deshaun Gibson sucks. And then Andrew Wingard could make an impact. But, without further ado, no more delaying. We have a game to play. Well, to watch our team play. I did forget to show you the Ross. I probably shouldn't have skipped that. I'm so sorry. I forgot to show our dev trait increases. I did look at that. I don't remember if I did it on camera or off or both. I know Stafford now has Superstar. As there is an injury on the very first play, and we have to quickly make a coaching change because I don't know why it does that, but when for some reason I flip around Corum and Atwell, it works. So that's just kind of something that has to happen. First down, they hand off to Kyron Williams, who's going to get up to the 30-yard line for a 2-yard pickup, causing 2nd and 8. It's hard to see, but Stafford does have that star underneath him. You can see a bit clearer there. As they go Kyron again, who's only going to pick up a yard. 3rd and 7 from the 31. Why we're throwing the ball, I have no idea. When the run has been our best friend. Stafford is going to throw. It is going to be dropped by Parkinson, causing 4th and 7 from the 31. And the punt team's going to go out there. So, good start as we go 3 and out. Good tackle, however, down at the 28. As we see Trevor Lawrence and crew going out there. First and 10 from the 28, we see ETN with an X Factor, Trevor with Superstar, Evan Ingram with Superstar. I can't tell who that is at the bottom. That looks like Christian Kirk, though. That's going to be a pickup of a yard, however, they're still going to say 2nd and 10. He caused pressure, which means a dump off, which he is going to complete for a gain of 2 up to the 30, causing 3rd and 8. And it looks like we have very similar offenses with, you know, a few X Factor, well, I say a few, one each, some superstars. Trevor's going to launch it downfield. He's got a man wide open. That's Ingram down to the 20, to the 18-yard line. 51 yards and a 1st down. What a play. Able to escape the pocket. And then, great job by Evan Ingram, you know, being open. As throwing over the top, that's going to be caught by Ingram, and he took a hit, but was able to hold on. And the Jaguars march down the field as they're going to take the early 7-0 lead. Had to make sure the kick was good. Kicking it off now. This one's going to be fielded by Corum. Atwell hitting a block there, up past the 25, up to around the 29-yard line. Alright, hopefully we can have a better start this time. Stafford is going to start with a pass. He is going to go somewhat deep. That's going to be Kupp, who's going to go across midfield to the 47. Huge pickup in the 1st down. See what happens when we go back to what our roots are that has gotten us into this spot. As much as I love Kyron, he has not been the guy for this team. Nice little 3-yard check down to Nacua. Getting the 2 1,000-yard receivers involved. Nacua, I'm surprised, only finished either 4th or 5th on the best receivers in the NFC. As Stafford has to get rid of that one fast. Checks down to Williams. Picking up some yards. 3rd and 6 from 44. Because Nacua hit 1,000 yards and he missed 4 games. So I feel like that warrants, you know, a lot more praise than he got. As Stafford is going to take a huge sack because throwing the ball away just doesn't exist. 4th and 23 from the 40. Punting unit's going to punt out there again. And what will probably be fair caught at the 14. Ethan Evans' final game in a Rams uniform, because boy oh boy has he sucked. That's one of the biggest priorities going into the offseason, is going to be filling that punting role, because while Ethan Evans, you know, is okay, averaging less than 50 yards a punt and being last place by at least, like, I believe over 5 yards, you're gone, buddy. 3rd and 8 from the 16, forcing a long one. Lawrence is going to be dropped. Tried to hit Kirk. Kirk had the inside. And what a play by Tre'Davious White. Even though he allowed, you know, a passing window to be there, he still made a play as Corum Fair catches it at the 38-yard line. All right, the Rams. I've had 2 drives now, one that ended horribly, the other ended horribly, but we saw some momentum, as that's going to be a check down, loss of a yard. That is Blake for him. Second and 11 now. Stafford is going to look to throw again. Is going to take the check down to Parkinson. However, gets up to the 41. Causing a 3rd and 7. So, 3rd and manageable. But it's, a decent few yards as well. Tutu Atwell is pressed at the top of the screen. It is going to be checked down to Kupp, who is going to get across midfield up to the 48-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down for the Rams. As Stafford's going to hand it off. And back to midfield. Lost a free. Number 33. That is Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Tried to hand it off. Guy Williams. Williams not able to do anything. And we need to stop giving him the football. As Boye Olokun delivers a big hit. Nacua not able to hold on. So now 3rd and 13 from midfield. Need to get to the 38-yard line. A bit past it as well, actually. For the 1st down, they're just going to throw a screen pass to Williams, who's going to be right at the line. And you best believe I'm getting in here and going for it. We need an inch. As we get up to the 36 for a 1st down. That screen pass was a pretty good call. Did not expect it to get the yards it did. I thought we were honestly just going to try and make it like a 4th and 2 and go for it. But as that's a check down to Kupp, who's going to have some room to run up to the 21. Cooper Kupp, 3 catches, 50 yards. He is carrying the offense right now. The connection between him and Stafford looking as strong as ever. As play action, Stafford just throwing it away. Honestly, it looked like he had Cooper Kupp in the end zone there. I don't blame him for throwing it away, especially with pressure. 2nd and 10 from 21, Stafford tries to check it down to Parkinson. However, Olokun was right on that. 3rd and 10 from the 21. I'm okay with this drive ending in 3 points, so let's not force anything. Stafford, screen pass again, going to hit Williams this time. He's going to break a tackle, take a big hit at the 16, but he's going to be well short. And that will do it for the 1st quarter, where the Jaguars do lead 7-0. However, the Rams are in, formation to attempt a 33-yarder. Cardi missed 1 kick all season. Came in the divisional round of the playoffs. That kick is good. So, has a perfect regular season. Did miss from either 52 or 53 in the divisional round, which was the reason that game was honestly so close. They returned up to 29. Lawrence in shotgun. Pressure by Turner. Gets it away to Kirk after a nice pickup of 7. What a play by the 2 superstars. 2nd and 3 from the 37. Need to get to the 39, however, for the 1st down. As it's going to be a play action. Firing over the middle. It's going to be dropped. Had Gabe Davis, but it looked like we were able to get in there, whoever that was, and, knock that ball out. 3rd and 3 now. They're going to run it up the middle with ETN up to the 44. 1st down. As both teams' running games not been amazing. Travis Etienne with that carry. 3 carries for 7 yards. Well, I believe we're, around 0. 2-yard pickup, so that's going to improve to 4 carries for 9 yards. 2nd and 8 from the 46. Etienne is in the backfield again. They are going to call his number. However, Alexander Johnson's going to push him back 2 yards. 3rd and 10 from the 44. They're back at the line of scrimmage. As Etienne now 5 carries for 7 yards. Lawrence. Rams rush a few guys. Checks it down. However, Quentin Lake right there to stop it. 4th and 7. And the punting unit is going to be out there. The punt is going to sail out of bounds. Well, he caught it in bounds, but wasn't able to stay in bounds. Down at the 13. First down, Rams. Check down to Parkinson. He dropped it. 2nd and 10. Jaguars brought pressure there. I'm getting these two teams confused. I'd like to apologize. As Williams gets the handoff, he's going to pick up 2 yards up to the 15, causing a 3rd and 8. And this is probably not the Super Bowl the fans were hoping for, 7-3. But, you know, you never know. Could heat up. Stafford just throws it away, as that's going to bring up 4th down and 8. And Ethan Evans, yet again, is out there. That punt fair caught out to 42. He's punting really well today. Just sucks, you know, that you got to do it consistently. And, well, you were consistently bad this season. And now you're just like turning a new leaf. As Lawrence is going deep. It's going to be caught by Davis. 58 yards. Mossed the corner. I don't even know who was on coverage, but they got mossed. And the Jaguars with 6:21, 1 play, 58 yards, 8 seconds are going to take a 2-score lead, 14-3. And the Rams are going to have to, you know, fire back because the Jaguars do get the ball to start the second half. And if you go down 3 scores, good job by Corum up to the 36. I don't think there's any coming back from that. So the Rams going to have to, you know, at least get a field goal this drive. As Stafford hits Nacua, takes a big hit at the 43. That's going to bring up 2nd and 3 after a 7-yard pickup. This screams run play, and it's not. And Stafford just has to throw it away. Probably could have hit Davis Allen, but yet again, I do not blame him for throwing it away. They got pressure. 3rd and 3 now from the 43. Stafford alone in shotgun. Firing over the middle. It's going to be complete to Parkinson. He breaks the tackle. Gets up to the 33-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down. And what a catch. Able to catch the football, take a hit, and then break that hit all in the span of like 3 seconds. As Nacua down to the 14. What a throw by Stafford, able to fit that in. That was a laser of a throw. Stafford's going to look to throw again. He's going to hit Atwell, who has the outside edge. And it's going to get into the end zone. And the Rams do just what they need as they're going to bring it to a 1-score game with the touchdown. They do like to go for the extra point, though. So it will be 14-10 rather than going for the 2-point conversion and make it a field goal game. However, when we're just barely past the 2nd quarter, I don't think, you know, you're necessarily thinking ahead of, well, what if no team score any more points? That's how I feel. I would hope that, you know, with the next 25 minutes, essentially, we'd see more points scored. As Etienne gets the handoff, he's going to break this one big, finally getting that gust he needs up to the 41, 1st down. Averaging now 3.5 yards per carry. So great job by both sides to, you know, stop the run as Etienne's going to make a man miss, make a 2nd guy not able to wrap up. 2nd and 4 from the 47 as Etienne is now picking up some steam. They call his number again, feed the hot hand, as Byron Young's going to meet him right at the middle. 3rd and 2 from midfield. It's more of about 1.5 yards, however. With the run working really well, I could see him going there again. They are going to pass as Lawrence is going to complete it. But it is going to be to Etienne. 1st down up to the 44. 2.5 minutes to go in the half. Lawrence is going to throw again. He's going to hit Ingram, who's going to hold on up to the 41. Gain of 6. Or excuse me, gain of 4. Causing 2nd and 6. They don't have to call another play, but they are going to. And it is going to work out in their favor as Brian Thomas will pick up the first down up to the 33. And that will do it for the 2-minute warning as we're already back out there. 1st and 10 from the 33. Lawrence has plenty of time. Throwing. What a catch by Thomas as Tre'Davious White was all over that. First down up to the 22. Pickup of 11. 1.5 minutes remaining now. Lawrence yet again going to throw. This time it's going to be Kurrick who's going to get up to the 12. Oh, they're going to say 13. 2nd and 1 now. As they are in true clock formation, being very smart about this, trying to make it the final drive. Down to the 1, 1st and goal. Jaguars take their first timeout. And now the Rams need to be ready to call their timeouts. As Lawrence will throw again. It's going to hit Ingram. He doesn't even have to. As they moved down the field with, I don't think they broke a sweat. 21-10, the Jaguars lead as the Rams will get the ball back with 44 seconds and free timeouts. So, you know, let's not count them out of scoring points as this is going to be Atwell this time on the return. Up to the 29-yard line. 40 seconds now after that 4-yard, tick. All right, if you want a touchdown, 71 yards. You got free timeouts, 40 seconds. Stafford is going to throw. He is going to hit Parkinson, who's going to get a nice pickup up to the 42. Takes 5 seconds off the clock. Timeout Rams their first. However, that was a great first play. Picking up, about 12, 13 yards. As yet again going to hit Parkinson. He's going to fumble though. And it's going to be scooped up by the Jaguars. And there's going to be no one to stop him. And I think, unless we're able to do something magical this second half in this 20-something seconds we're going to probably have left, I think that's going to be it for this season. As Parkinson elected to fight for the extra yards, ended up coughing up the football. As Corb's going to break it outside. That's just the magical moment I was talking about. 15 seconds left. The Rams are at the Jaguars 49. Don't count it over yet. Williams goes in motion. Stafford. Quick pass to Atwell is going to be caught. He's going to keep going up to the 32. 10 seconds left. I don't think a touchdown's going to really be possible unless they get it in one play. But they are in field goal range. And a field goal would bring it down to a 2-score game. So as long as their defense could bolster up. As Parkinson get down, timeout, 6 seconds remaining, take the field goal. 35 yards to bring it to a 15-point game. Cardi, with 3 seconds left, drills it. And with 3 seconds left, this kick return will probably be the final one, assuming they return it. Which they do. 1-0. Yep. Up to the 22, and that is going to do it for the first half, where the Jaguars have scored on offense, have scored on defense, and that could be the game decider. As they have the ball up 15 with 20 minutes to go, and how hot they've been, the Rams are going to need a miracle, as that's a nice return up to the 33-yard line. Because we weren't keeping up with them until that fumble, but that doesn't really mean anything now because they're up 2 scores because of that fumble and they have the ball. So we can't keep up with them anymore. We have to jump ahead of them. You're not going to beat a guy who you're losing if you just keep the same pace as them, unless something happens. 2nd and 8 from the 35 after the 2-yard pickup. Lawrence in shotgun. Quick throw is going to be complete to Ingram. And 3rd and 2 from the 41. Need to get to the 43. And I'm starting to notice that I think we just really struggle against good tight ends. As Etienne's not going to go anywhere. Jared Verse is going to tackle him. And we're going to cause a free... Well, they did pick up a first down, I think. Or no, they didn't. That kick's going to be good. Fielded around the 14. Corum breaks the tackle, breaks the second one up to the 23-yard line. First down now from the 23. They give it to Williams, who's going to get a nice pickup of 6 up to the 28. Bringing up 2nd and 4. Stafford is going to throw. It's going to be caught up to the 34 by Kupp. What a catch. Showing why he's one of the best in the game right now. Obviously, you know, at age 31, going to be 32 next season. I don't know how much longer he's got in the tank before he starts to, you know, fall off. But at least we had this season before that happened. So 2nd and 9, only a 1-yard pickup by Williams. Still don't know why we're giving him the ball so much. As that's going to be a pickup of 7 by Williams in the pass game, though. 3rd and 2 from the 42. That's probably the only good thing about Williams is he can catch the ball. As we hand it off to him, he is going to fight forward for the first down up to the 48, and that's something else he can do. He is a power back. He will fight through the contact to get those extra yards. He may not be able to make a miss, but he will make them regret trying to tackle him. As that's going to be a screen pass as they are going to break it outside as Williams up to the 34-yard line. First down. What a good play call there. First down from the 34. Stafford hits Atwell up to the 30. 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6. If that was honestly, you know, in front of Atwell, he would have probably turned it upfield and maybe scored from that. But since it was behind him, it caused Atwell to kind of have to slow down, which allowed the tackle to be made. As the clock is ticking down, gets it off with 4 seconds left. There's pressure. Checks it down to Williams, who is going to get a 1.5 yards. They're going to say 2 yards. So 3rd and 4 from the 28. Quick awareness there by Stafford. Able to get that ball out. As looking to throw. Same thing again. They bring pressure. And that's what the Jaguars have done the best so far this game. As we're going to have to kick a field goal. 45-yard attempt for Cardi. Is good. As now the Rams trail by 12. Still 2 scores. And it is a 2-touchdown game as well. Because even if they got a field goal, touchdown, and 2-point conversion, that'd only be 11. And that's only going to get up to the 23. So you can tell the Rams are really coming into the second half of a different kind of look. Able to score on their first drive this time of the half instead of, you know, going 3 and out. We're able to force a 3 and out instead of a touchdown this time. And that's going to be a check down to ETN. Going to get 3 yards up to the 26, 2nd and 7. So great job by the Rams. Even though they are down, they're not throwing in the towel quite yet. As there was a bit of pressure, but somehow Evan Ingram up to the 34. What a catch. And I will stand by my statement earlier. If we are going against a good tight end, we are going to struggle. We've seen that both times this year with Kittle. I want to say Goddard was doing really well in the Eagles game. One of the few players who was on their team. I truly believe it's going. We need to figure out. I mean, look at him. He's blocking. He just allowed Lawrence to scramble up to the 40-yard line for a first down. Evan Ingram, stop, man. Let us have this one. As what a play by Alexander Johnson. No gains. 2nd and 10 from the 40. They're right at the cusp of field goal range, so we can't really allow anything. That's why we pick it off. Tried to hit Kirk. Alexander Johnson returned it up to the 37. And do not count the Rams out yet. What a third quarter we've had so far. So we hand it off to Williams, who's going to get a nice pickup of about 7. 2nd and 3 from the 43. Stafford hits Williams on the Texas route, I believe that's called. First down up to the 41 across midfield. Don't have to call another play before the 4th quarter, however, we're lining up like we're going to. As we do, it's going to be a handoff, and it's going to pick up 1 yard, so I wish we didn't. And going into the fourth quarter, the Jaguars lead by 12. However, the Rams do have the hot hand right now at the Jaguars 40, facing a 2nd and 9. A field goal would still keep it a 2-score game. So the Rams have to be going for touchdowns at this point. And that's not good for that either, as it's now 3rd and 9. Jaguars got pressure. Their secondary was able to keep their guys. 3rd and 9. Stafford, they bring pressure again, but it's a screen, so I see why. As Kyren Williams is going to be 2 yards short. And we're going to attempt a field goal. 28-19, so it's still a 2-score game with 9:20 remaining. And I don't know if that was a good choice there, because while yes, we can force stops, I feel like it would be very close, you know, time-wise. However, like I said, we're going to need to force stops. We can't just allow them to march all over us. And Travis Etienne's going to say that's not going to be easy. 7-yard pickup, 2nd and 3 from the 37 as they ran that ball outside. Fisk looked like he had a chance, but the O-line was able to adjust. As Lawrence checks it down to Kirk, who's going to break a tackle up across midfield, make another man miss. First down at the 49, cross midfield. And we're in a desperate situation now. I don't know why we kicked the field goal. What a catch! Are you kidding me? 2nd and 5 from the 43. What a catch by Gabe Davis. Bang, bang, boy. I don't think he would have caught that in real life, but well, here we are. What a tackle there by Tre'Davious White. 3rd and 2 from the 41. This is one of the biggest 3rd downs because they aren't. If they do go for a field goal, this would be a long field goal. They are going to hand it off. However, like I said, we need to defend the run. They're up 2 scores. They're just bleeding the clock. Why are we playing fucking zone coverage? Or like deep man? They're obviously going to run the football as much as they can. Gabe Davis gets 4 yards. 2nd and 6 from the 34. They're trying to bleed the clock. And we're just letting them. Because for some reason we decided to keep it a 2-score game instead of going for it. It would have still been 2 scores. 3rd and 4 from the 32. This is a huge 3rd down. We bring pressure. And fucking unknown tight end comes out of nowhere. They don't even have to be good, it looks like. We just can't match up well against tight ends. As they hand it off now. Number 91, that's Kobe Turner. Just fucking, what are you doing? 2nd and 6 from the 22. As we get burnt. 1st and goal for the 10. A touchdown doesn't mean it's over because it will still be 2-score game, 16 points. Big hit by Alexander Johnson. 2nd and goal from the 6. However, you can see they are bleeding this clock out. As they go play action again. Lawrence firing. Just throws it away. I would argue that's grounding. Wasn't he in the pocket? And there was no one even close. 3rd and goal from the 6. Lawrence is going to throw again. There's pressure though. And wide open is Christian Kirk because I don't know what the fuck Clinton Lake was doing. I saw you covering him. Oh. I stand corrected. If they get this 2-point conversion, it's over. It's over. Oh, I mean, way to fucking go, guys. You threw! This is both sides of the ball's fault. That Colby Parkinson fumble changed the whole entire game. We fell behind, but we were keeping up at that point. Once we fell behind even more, as you can see, like We're down 3 scores. There's nothing we can... I mean, we're going to need an onside kick now. That's fucking brutal. The defense got beat by fucking everyone. Evan Ingram probably had 100 yards on the game. Christian Kirk, when they needed him most, would come up clutch. Gabe Davis with the 2-point conversion. Travis Etienne, both in the run and pass game, was doing jack shit unless they needed him. And he came through. Just because someone's having a bad game does not mean they're not going to stop going at him. Nah, what the, no, hold on. Whose fault is that? Was that a bad throw, or did Kyron Williams just straight up? Okay, so it was behind him. Oh my. 3rd and 7 from the 41. The Rams obviously going to just hope that everything that they need, like the 10 coin flips, all happen to land on the side they are, rooting for. 1st down, but I don't think we're... Clock stopped. Okay. Guess an injury happened. Since it's not inside 2 minutes, it doesn't take a timeout. As that will do it for the 2-minute warning. Rams still down 17. Gave a valiant effort, but you... And I will say it with chest. If you allow 36 points, don't expect to win. I don't care if it's the Rams. They once won while allowing 51 points. The defense failed. Don't expect to win if you're not going to score at least 20 points. The offense failed. The fact that I'm saying Ethan Evans had a better game than majority of these fucking guys says everything I need to know. The dude who has been probably the worst player on our team all year. And we handed off on a fucking trick play to Blake Corum on 4th down? You deserve to lose, Rams. What the fuck are you doing? That is embarrassing. Don't you dare expect to win a fucking football game making those calls. And this fucking sucks. I'm pissed. Because I just watched my team play 40 minutes of dog shit football. They didn't want to win. It's that simple. The Jaguars played their ass off. They dropped 36 points. They forced a turnover. They scooped and scored it. Because Colby Parkinson couldn't hang on to the ball. Which I give him credit for. That was a fucking brutal hit he took. Travis Etienne rushed for 50 yards on 20 carries. But he would pick up 4 yards when they needed it on 3rd and 3. Every single person in their receiving room went off. Maybe they didn't have the numbers. But it was not, oh my goodness. Nah. Where is this Super Bowl being played? This is New Orleans. Yo. No one get on the plane. Ethan Evans, Joshua Carty, Jimmy Garoppolo, he was holding the snaps, and the long snapper. Get on the plane. Everyone else, keep your ass in New Orleans. I don't want to see you guys. I'm watching this cutscene too. Fucking slime poured on him. Come on, EA. That did not look like Gatorade. We're watching this. Yeah, Stafford, stare at him. Granted, you didn't have a horrible game. You threw no interceptions, 289 yards and a touchdown. This game is not on you. You had a horrible first drive. And after that, the defense couldn't do any favors. And it's also on coaching. Because why are we kicking a field goal to make it from 12 points to 9 points? No. Never, ever, ever do that. It was 4th and 2. It was not 4th and 7, 4th and 6, 4th and 8. 4th and 2. Go for it. Grow a pair of balls. It's not that fucking complicated to realize 12 minus 3 is going to be 9. Especially if you're a coach, you know 9 points is still a 2-score game. This ain't the fucking UFL. We aren't playing in that league. Like, what are you doing? We are going to advance to, check the, oh, we're still at 40 and a half minutes. We're chilling. But basically, to recap how I feel about that game, I feel like they wanted it way more than us. We played, we showed up, but considering we had the top 2 DBs, uh, defensive player of the year, and a quarterback who led the league in passing yards, I was expecting us to do way better, and we didn't. Stafford, like I said, this is not his fault. You look what he did. 200, he threw for just under 300 yards. Alexander Johnson, I don't know if it's your fault because normally the linebackers are the ones covering the tight ends. But if it is, y'all got cooked. There's no denying that. You guys got destroyed. About off-season workout, what do you got? Who do you want to talk to? Cooper Kupp, man. Kupp is our boy. Stafford, we maybe should have talked to him. Stafford threw way too many interceptions. Coach, they told me you want to talk to me. That sounds good. Now we got the defensive coordinator. Who do you want to talk to? I want to talk to Kobe Turner. Because Fisk stood out to me a lot, during that playoff run. I feel like he was everywhere. I don't know how good of a regular season he had. I didn't feel like I saw him a lot. However, I felt like I saw him a lot. Now, Kobe Turner, I feel like I was seeing. It's just obviously there was some moves that I personally would have done better. What's your response? Sounds good, honestly. I think this fucking segue is stupid because, or at least the part that I have to pick what they do. It sounds stupid because, of course, if he's gonna pick, the stuff I want out of an edge rusher and I want out of a wide receiver, I'm gonna say that sounds good. Hey, everybody. Talk about the next few months. What is your plan for the off season upcoming? We need to upgrade the roster. I'm making it known we are going to be spenders in free agency. I have a position in mind, just overall talent. Oh, I have a position in mind. Now, if you ask me which one, I ain't saying shit. Thank you. I'm making it known that I feel great about these teams, but there are definite holes, and I will make that known. Because I know how good my team played. And I know what positions need to be filled. Now, I know where we're going to be picking. Now the season's over. We are all the way down at 31, where, yet again, it has not learned from its mistakes. I'm not taking a fucking round 3 through 4 guy who I have not scouted at pick 31. It's that simple. Mike Winkler, I would 100% take him at 31 in a heartbeat. Round 1 through 2 talent, the by far biggest position need, who we're not going to go after in free agency. I'm going to keep that secret as well. Well, I didn't really keep it a secret. I just made it known. I do plan on drafting in that position instead. Here are all the players who did retire. Sad to see you guys go, but, you know. Michael Schofield, I tried, man. I brought him in when Jonah Jackson got injured to replace him. Was not able to get it done. At least we got you an NFC championship, though. So you'll have that for the rest of your life. And then all these free agents as well. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of free agents who retired. Jesus. Yeah. Staff moves. Did our guys decide to be cool and stay? They did. Alright, sweet. Last thing we are going to do is we are going to attempt to re-sign our players. We aren't going to advance week after that, though. We're simply going to try and re-sign. Tre'Davious White, he is age 30. He is 89 overall still. He is someone... First off, we're just going to make this known. Evan Neal played phenomenal. He's getting kept around. With the 84 million cap room we do have, immediately offering a 2-year deal to Tre'Davious White to keep him and Darius Williams in the same room for an extra 2 years. You don't win top 2 cornerbacks and get left behind. Absolutely not. Now, for what other positions to go after, I'm not paying you that much money. You got put on the practice squad midseason. That's the only reason you're looking for a contract. Demarcus Robinson, do I really want to, just fork $3 million for a guy who's not going to play? Not really. However, Alexander Johnson is, that one guy who I will gladly do that too. Welcome back to the team. Now, for the rest of you guys, we'll quickly take one last look, see if there's anyone I am interested in. However, I don't think there is. D-Rob, I really would, but I don't think it's worth spending that much money on you if you're probably... For what, wide receiver 5, who's never going to play? Now, I said I wouldn't advance week, but now that I'm thinking about it, Alvin Kamara might get cut. Now, I will make that known. I would sign him. I probably should be saying that, you never know. They could be listening. Demario Davis decided to call it quits as well. But if Alvin Kamara got cut, I would go after him. We're going to quickly show the free agents. This is something that we won't, however, take part in quite yet. It doesn't look like he did get cut, which sucks, but, I understand. So, there's some decent guys. Kamara is here. Wow, he's only a 79 actually. I was expecting him to be a lot higher. Now, when I said I'd go after Kamara, I thought he'd be a lot higher, so I'm gonna take it back. But I'm not gonna rule it out quite yet, because he is only asking for a 1-year deal, and I feel like he does offer a lot more than Kyren Williams does. Because the main thing with him is, with our offense, I'm looking to get a receiving back, and Alvin Kamara is that receiving back I am, looking for. Blake Corum, I don't think is. We can quickly check to see if he fits that bill. If I want. I don't know if I will, though. Yeah, there are some decent players right here. QB, obviously, is one I'm going to look at. Russell Wilson. I do want to invest in a backup quarterback. However, 15 million per year, absolutely not. The drop off from 70 to 69 is insane. I would gladly sign Zach Wilson at this point because that is an insane drop off. Going from, you know, 71 overall, 10.4 mil to 69, two overall difference, 4.89. That is 5 million difference, 5.5 million difference. And then you got Jameis Winston, a guy who has been doing it for really good for really long. He's not interested in us though, which sucks. I would under this is another guy I would 100% go after. Trey or Mike White or what the heck am I saying? Davis Mills, another guy who I really like. He's also a scheme fit. Oh, maybe they have more because they also have star dev. That could also be something. Why they have star dev, I have no idea. Mason Rudolph, you're a bit too old for me. Bailey Zappi. I think if we were to sign one, it would. I wish you could also favorite free agents. I wish that's something they'd implement. But yeah, as you can see, Jimmy G all the way down here. So I would probably go after Davis Mills out of all guys. And just so I remember, I'm honestly going to throw out my offer just right now. And I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm just simply going to throw it out so that way I remember. Alright, but that is going to do. I'm going to, look at this stuff off camera. I'm going to make a note, however, I won't do anything. It's simply going to be, scouting, as you might call it. But quickly, I also do want to quickly talk for a sec. This video will come out Saturday. I'm recording this Friday, so let me check. The 19th, it will come out the 19th, October 19th. This will probably be the final Rams franchise episode for about a week. Simply because I am super busy with work right now, because of, it being Halloween. They're giving me so much to do, and a lot of it is going to be, long shifts. With that also being said, I do also have to record UCF, and with that also being said, I do have to stream now for this series because it is, off-season time. I always do stream the Madden ones. It's a little tradition. So, I'm also going camping on the weekend, so I wouldn't be able to do it then. So, there's not going to be a video Sunday. There's probably going to be UCF nights Monday, Power Rankings Tuesday, Predictions Wednesday, Thursday. I'm probably just going to double dip and do UCF again. And then Friday through Sunday, I don't think there'd be a video. There is a chance I could stream both Thursday and Friday and just ignore the UCF for that one. But I am leaving Friday, and I don't know the time yet, so I'm not going to make any promises. I would just expect, a UCF video, though. Because last time I went camping, I had to be out of here by 8 a.m., and I'm not going to be able to wake up and upload a video in that time. So, with that being said, it is going to be a while before the next Rams franchise. I want that to just be known because, well, a lot of the videos are going to be pre-recorded. The UCF ones will be power rankings and predictions. Obviously, I'm going to record, one Tuesday, one Wednesday, or both Tuesday or both Wednesday. So, don't worry, I'm not quitting the series. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm just going to be busy for a week. Come Monday, I think I have that day off as well. I think, my manager blessed me. So we should be good. So, I'm just making a note now. That's why. Sorry to, Do it. I'll make sure to probably tweet about it as well. I'll probably talk about it in the other videos, so you'll have multiple chances to hear it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next time. It will be a while for this series. However, next time will be UCF Knights. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.